Hi, Dishes and Stitches. How are you? It's lovely to see your name there. I'm going through, I've got a few questions already to look at tonight. Going to be interesting. The report on Facebook came out. So are they going to get in trouble about the misinformation? That's one thing I'm going to look at. Hello to everyone who watches this later. Thank you for pressing on the video, and if you could put me a thumbs up, press the notification button, subscribe, it'd be really good. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you're going okay there, Dishes and Stitches. We'll wait for a few minutes to see if some more people come on. I was watching some of the stories of the Paralympians earlier, and honestly, it's really humbling to see what some of them have lived with, grown up with, come back from. It's very humbling. I only wish I had half the grit and determination that they have. Yeah, hasn't sent a notification yet. Yeah. US scraps plans to use South Korea, Japan bases for Afghan refugees. It might be because I do these on StreamYard. I don't know. But I have too much problems if I use the YouTube thing. So the notifications aren't the best. US officials appear to have figured out a better site and decided to move both countries from the list because of logistics and geography, amongst some other reasons. I think they're moving some to Germany. So, yeah. How are you going, Dishes and Stitches? Are you good? Hi, Beatrice Harrison. Tunisia. Now, there's some rumblings in Tunisia. I better go to Tunis. The head of Tunisia's Boris Islamist Harder Party, Rachid Ghannouchi, on Monday dismissed the party's executive committee amid criticism of his handling of a month-old political crisis. Yeah, if you don't like the messages this, then just sack them. That does it. Yeah. Freeze Parliament. It's humbling to watch some of these people. Hi, Hint X. Okay. Let's see what's going on there. Hint X, hey? I am a tarot channel. If you're not into it or you got bad opinions of it, you're best off to leave. I do political readings. So, yeah. So, If you want to try and convert me, again, you're best off leaving. But if you just want to come and enjoy some tarot and some odd conversation, yeah. So some of the questions I've got written down. Facebook, will they be in a lot of trouble for the report saying they haven't done anything they've said about misinformation? Okay, the three Fox hosts, Hannity, Ingraham, and Carlson, and the ivermectin thing. Will they get in trouble for that? Will the situation in Afghanistan with evacuating refugees get worse? Hi, Hemp Lily, how are you? Now, Levin Igor popped up again, or Igor. So they're, in court over straw donor issues. Igor has changed his plea from not guilty to guilty, or he's changing it. What is that going to mean for Giuliani and Trump? And he's also said, yeah, Trump knew what Giuliani was doing over there. He was fully conversant. I'm going to have a look at Christopher Wray, the cyber audit. Katie Hobbs is currently the Secretary of State in Arizona. She's running for governor. Will she get there? Okay. Will she win next year? She's a Democrat. So I thought I'd start in with that. We'll wait a few minutes and see if some more people come online. Councils would be given grants to buy family homes to house refugees, but what's going to be happening to the family in those homes who have to sell? Oh, very interesting. This is in the UK, apparently. So that's going to be interesting. If they do owe some things to refugees, and the councils will be giving grants to buy homes for them to live in. What's Australia going to do? Probably going to go chuck them up in Narao or Christmas Island or somewhere equally disgusting. We are so failing the rest of the world. They're so failing. We're supposed to be an example. Yeah, I did see Matt Gaetz was getting married. I can tell you that's not going to last long. Just off the top of my head. It's just, she's in for a bit of a shock. I think she knows he's just using her to give him a more stable. You see, I'm married and responsible. I don't do these things. No. Extension to evacuation window in unlikely, the UK says. So the UK's evacuation window in Afghanistan is not unlikely to get extended. What about the US's? Okay. Yeah. Hey, what? Will they do it? The US are facing pressure. The US face pressure. The other countries should be facing the same pressure. It's The UK should be facing the same pressure, even though they're saying that. Australia should be. I actually sent a letter to the PM's office yesterday saying, look, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. 326 people. Oh, yeah, they've stepped it up now. They've gotten a further 600 and something people. James was saying he saw a plane, an Australian plane, and it had people, 2 rows of people with lots of space in between where people could be. And you see planes in the US that are just crowded with people. The US, good on them, have evacuated 16,000 people in the last 24 hours. I mean, come on. Australia, step up. Hi, Melinda from False Teeth Tarot. How are you, my darling? Will it be extended after 31st of August? But it's like the UK, Australia, everyone else wants the US to carry the can in extending the window at the Kabul airport after the 31st of August. Well, no, they should carry the can with them. It's like, yeah. Oh, good on her. I'm good. Hillary Clinton is sending planes to transport women and children. Good on her. That's fantastic. It's not a crisis of Biden's making. Will the truth come out? Trump, let the deputy leader go and let 5,000 of these assholes out of jail. But it's Biden's making. Oh, yeah, right. Will the truth come out? Read the Taliban deal. Some people are saying, yes, the troops were paid to just lay down their arms and give up. Some were, some wouldn't do it. Some went into the hills with their deputy prime minister. Not every Afghan soldier or Defence Force personnel just took some money to lay down, but unfortunately a lot of them did. Yeah. Apparently my pirate thing on Jose Gaspar, I've said a couple of people, look, their festivals apparently, the festival in Tampa has a lot to do with Gasparilla. Of course, music's legend. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I think I may have upset a couple of apple carts in saying that he was in himself a bit of a fiction, but based on real people. It's just, yeah, but I won't go on with anyway. If you want to see that, you can go to my videos and watch Hidden Treasures Part 1, Jose Gaspar, What's the Real Story? Yeah. No, Trump said, Trump let them out 5,000, released 5,000 Taliban prisoners. No. I didn't say Biden let them out. I said Trump let them out. 5,000 of them. Yeah, well, you'd be aware of the festival that, yes, make fun and have fun with him. Yeah, well, you might want to watch my video. I do think he was made up. I do think his stories and that came from a real person, and his characteristics. And you watch the video. You saw one finger and then the other part of my hand come on screen. I didn't give anyone the filler. Yeah, Gasparilla. I didn't give anyone the finger. Oh, dear. Okay, let's make a start. Why is... you haven't been to sleep yet. Okay. Why is Elon Musk in deep trouble with banking elite for his new automatic Bitcoin trader? Not really that interested in Elon Musk. So let's get stuck into the readings. We've got a... Yeah. Facebook, is it in trouble for misinformation, for continuing to misinform people about the virus and also misinform people about the election? Will it get into trouble? I'm hoping Geek Hillbilly will join us. I'm hoping he's not upset with me. Hi, the face painter. Will 45s roll in the messy evacuation? Yes, I've got that written down. Yeah, Stephen Miller, he's so oily. Oh, I need special prep to do a reading on him, but I will at some stage. Hi, Bonnie Russell. So, Facebook, will they be in trouble with the misinformation? Talking, smooth talking with the Knight of Wands, the smooth talking knight. He wants people to follow him. So he winds, he's a bit like a Pied Piper with words and stuff. Smooth talking and charming. And Facebook can seem a bit like that with offering stuff. But yeah, they're not too worried about people putting different agendas out there. They only really act when, like the case of the New Zealand mosque killer and stuff like that. Even then, they're slow to act. And they really don't give a rat's ass. I did a reading on Facebook once. It scared the hell out of me. So I'm going to keep it very quick. Saying back to you, Melinda. There is some momentum. They're pushing of things. They have been pushing things. Between Prince William and Charles, Princess William and Charles. I can look at that. William and Charles. I can look at that, face painter. No problem. Making money. Look, they are. The reports that come out is not very good, and they could end up losing some money and losing some stock price and things like that. But basically, at the basis of it is that people are just greedy. I'd like to say they'll get into a heap of trouble, go broke, etc. But they won't. But there might be some cause for investigation. They might have to be another Senate hearing. There's some stuff that's going to come out that might cause them some trouble, and they might lose some stock price. But honestly, some of these people, some of these companies, certainly look at the relationship between William and Charles. Yeah. It is. The relationship between William and Charles. Let's have a look at that. Okay. So we will put significant factor in the centre, feeling of out in the coldness. Then we'll put on their mind what they think about it. Charles, William, in the environment between them, Charles and William, and contributing factors, Charles and William. Okay, so what is influencing their relationship at the moment is a certain coldness. Thank you, the face painter. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a certain coldness between them, the Five of Pentacles. I think Charles feels William put too much pressure on Harry. He wants Harry back. He actually quite likes Megan too, I think. He thinks that what's on his mind about William at the moment is that he's being basically a spoiled brat to his brother. He understands why Harry wanted to get his wife away from all that pressure. Just because he didn't really love Diana and stuff doesn't mean he didn't care about what happened to her. Okay? She was the mother of his children. Okay? No matter how big a pain in the ass she might have gotten for him, he still cared about her, and he had a lot of compassion, and he didn't like seeing this disintegration of someone he previously, he'd seen build her confidence and all that, and then, yeah. But he thinks William is being a bit of a brat. William's thoughts about his father, that he should put the royal family first and foremost and just kick anyone who doesn't play the game properly to the curb, basically. That's what he thinks. Okay, so there is tension between the two. In the environment, here's the coldness in the environment again, especially on Charles's side. He's quite angry with William. And yeah. And he's not afraid of, he would never do or say anything in public about it, but he's not afraid to be very direct with William face to face and tell him what he thinks about his behaviour in the last couple of years. Hi, Robin Arvin. We're looking at the relationship between Prince Charles and Prince William. William, on the other hand, is like, he's sizing things up. 7 of Pentacles. He's gathering things together. He's gathering support together. Because he's feeling, he's starting to feel he needs more support. What's contributing to this? What are contributing factors? Got the sun here with Prince Charles. A light has been shone on William that has shown him in a different way. He didn't like. I should have said too that Charles is not very impressed with Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, because she had William, and until Harry met Meghan, he was her faithful swain, really. It's like she wanted to have both of them to herself, and she didn't like that. What is contributing on William's side? So Charles has seen some factors of William and possibly even Catherine that he does not like. What is contributing to the relationship with William is Six of Swords. He just wants to move on and forget about his brother. And that's not good. Yeah, no, there's a lot of tension there. That doesn't mean they don't love each other. But, yeah, I do feel there's a lot of tension there. And Charles thinks that William has been behaving like a total spoiled brat in the last few years. And that the royal family must go before all. And Charles is like, well, no, you can't just ostracize one member because you don't like that he's grown a spine or whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely how William has been treating Harry the last few years is a big part of it. Hi, Christine Thomas. Okay. Fox News host Ingraham Hannity and Tucker Carlson. How much trouble are they going to be in with ivermectin? How much trouble? I think the company that makes it could actually sue them. So how much trouble are these three in over the ivermectin? That's the horse dewormer. I'm telling people to take it to fight. Hi again, Gilead. How are you? How much trouble are they in? Somebody bought stock, hoping to send it up. Oh, there's going to be more coming out. There's definitely some not very smart thinking going on there. they think that whatever they say, people will follow blindly. Unfortunately, to an extent, that can happen. But it is going to have consequences. Deals, quid pro quos, details is going to come out about one of them has definitely bought some stuff. Oh, this is going to lead to some tower problems for them, undermining, change of situation, changes in their life that might not be for the best. Money, legacy. I don't know if anyone's died yet of this, but money, I do feel that this could be the company talking about suing Fox or the three hosts, probably both. Resources, manipulation, lies and deception. Yeah, I don't know that they'll get anybody. Could they be caught up in a class action of general citizens as well? Could there be a class action brought against them? Pause, momentum, yeah, possibly some slick lawyer is getting that, but there's possibility. Their lies and everything, momentum towards that, and a pause in what they say. They might be gagged for a while. I do think they're going to be sued by the company, and there could end up being a class action by some of the people who took this stuff and have ended up in hospital or sick. But I don't, that one, I think it might be, not too sure on that. Okay. How you going, Christine? I hope you're going okay there in Florida. Okay. Igor from the famous Levin Igor is planning to change his plea from guilty to not guilty. And he has already said some interesting things about Trump knowing what Giuliani was doing over there. And also they're in trouble for organising straw donors and things like that. Okay, so is this plea going to impact on Giuliani first? We'll have a look. Is Igor's change of plea going to impact Giuliani? And by the way, Giuliani's son Andrew is not going to be governor of New York. Oh, it is definitely going to lead to a change in Rudy's fortunes. Knight of Cups. This is definitely more is going to come out about Giuliani's dealings with the false knight Trump. Oh, wow. Asheville, North Carolina. Nice. I think the flooding's receded there. Advice for Giuliani. Make a decision and quickly. Which way are you going to go? You're going to cop a plea and flip, or do the stupid thing? Why? 7 of Swords. Because of this change of plea, Giuliani is not going to be able to slip away and dodge the repercussions of his actions. Sorry, my brain went flick at the moment. And what is the outcome for Giuliani? Temperance. Show some restraint. Show some wisdom. You're going up against a judge. So you better get a balance. You better figure out what you want to do. Find that balance. And you're going to need a lot of patience. Because Eagle's going to hand over a lot to support the state's case. So, not looking good for Giuliani. This is the temperance angel, but it can also mean it's going to be a real struggle for him to get the right balance of, yeah. Hi, Linda B. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, Christopher Wray, the head of the FBI. Earlier this year, I already had at that stage the confidence of the president of the new administration at that stage, and that he wanted to stay for the full term. But what is going to happen now? Hope you had a lovely day with your granddaughter. Okay, Christopher Wray. What is going on with him? Oh, he too has a change in fortune coming. A change coming to him. What is his challenge going to be? Being pushed out. He hasn't been cautious enough. And there's also stuff that he wanted kept hidden. The hermit can also be the card of the traitor. He's not entirely trusted, and they are looking to push him out. His advice: be honest with the Biden administration about everything he did while he was in charge, and who he got orders from, and what he knows about different agents. Yeah. Do you have any relatives in Asheville, Christine? So better be honest with the Biden administration about everything. Why? Yeah, because secrets, lies, deception, that's all going to come out. What's the future for Christopher Wray? He is on shaky ground. I think he might get a redundancy. But he is on shaky grounds. But resources. Eight of Swords, he could be facing some legal problems in the future as well. King of Pentacles, resources, not proper use of resources. He's definitely be facing some inquiries and possibly some legal questions. So, yeah. Hi, Flora. How are you, my darling? Well, the advice was he'd better tell the truth. I didn't say he would, but either way, he's going to be on shaky ground and he could face consequences. Okay, now the Arizona cyber audit. Wow. Well, enjoy visiting your family, Christine. The cyber audit. Is it going to blow up in the Republican space in Arizona? Four of Swords. They're running back into their little holes. That's a yes. Five of Swords. Anything to win. Win at any cost. Justice. Made the world. That's three major arcanas. The Magician. Yeah, it's going to blow up in their faces. No matter who you are, Republican, Independent, Democrat, you know, the devil is here. Eight of Cups. It's going to turn some Republicans in the state against them because their votes were interfered with through this. And, yeah, it's not going to be good for the Republicans in Arizona. It's going to backfire on them in a big way. Will Katie Hobbs, the current Democratic Secretary of State, she is running for governor next year, will she win? Let's have a look. This flew out. It's going to be a lot of fight and some very dirty tactics. Six of Swords. Yeah, it is going to be a hard fight for her to get into calmer waters. Her advice, appeal to the people. Let them know everything that was done. Everything about what happened with the ballots from, is it Maricopa? Why? Let them know all the damage that's been done, how much it's going to cost to get new information. Why? Because there's a few that feel that they can't trust their ballots. There's some Republicans that might even not vote this round. Apparently, normally, yeah, people that would normally vote might not vote this round, Republicans, because they're not going to trust the election process this time round. What's going to become the outcome for her? Three of Cups, lots of support, celebration, even though it's going to be a dirty Page of Cups. Starting a new emotional journey, surprising emotional news, and Page of Swords. Talking. Will she win? The Star, yes. She is, yeah. She might be disappointed a little bit. Page of some emotional news. It could disappoint him, but there's going to be a lot of talking. Yeah, the Star, but I do think she might pull it off. Let's hope that that's true. Now, got a question here. I'll look at Afghanistan before we go. Will the truth about Trump's deal with the Taliban come out? Oh, yes. Looking forward to that too. Flora and I got together last week, and yeah. It was really good. So looking forward to having a cup of coffee with her later this week too. It'll be virtual, but it's great. It's great to be talking face to face with other people. So will the truth about Trump's deal with the Taliban come out? The Empress, that's a big yes. 9 of coins, that's another big yes. 4 of coins, how they want to hold on to power. You okay, babe? Hi, Renee.
How's that topic going?
Yeah, it's going okay, but could you give me a top up?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Don't worry, guys, it's decaf. I'm not going to be bouncing off the walls. There are details going to be coming out about it. 4 of Cups. 4 of Swords. 3 4s and 4 of Queens. Let's have a look at that. Hey, sweetie, could you just pass me my phone?
Sure.
I have it close to me for family reasons. So
Your phone?
yeah. Where's my book?
Okay,
3 4s.
Decaf or a real one?
Just decaf, babe.
There you go.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Cheers.
Hard work ahead, but there's going to be hard work ahead to get the details. Okay. So Eight of Cups, how he abandoned these people. Hi, Renee D. And how he's left the burden, how he set it up so that it would be a burden, a hard burden for Biden, and how Biden was going to have to carry a lot to, how he set it up so it would be a burden for Biden. Pretty much that's, there are 2 8s. Let's have a look and see if that's it. Surprises. There's going to be a few surprises coming out, so that's interesting. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to copy and paste something for a minute. Guys, just sending something off. Hi, Em. How are you going? You were watching the opening ceremony. Oh, really? That's cool. Hi, Renee D. Yeah, it is for a few days. Yeah, I was watching some of the stories earlier of how some of these people became Paralympians, how some were born with what they had, how one of our Australian swimmers, he lost his foot when he was a little boy in an accident.
You want to sweeten with this spot?
No, sweetheart. A canoeist who lost both his legs in Afghanistan. You know, the runner, the marathon runner who was born with, I think he was born with an arm, part of one, most of one arm not there. Yeah. Booed by his sycophants. Yeah, he created the cray cray. Yeah. It is a misquote, a misfired quote, saying that you create your own Frankenstein, because Frankenstein was the doctor who created the monster in the book. But of course, Frankenstein was known as the monster everywhere. So, and there's a quote that says you create your own Frankenstein, and it is a misquote, but it's still very appropriate, because Trump was the doctor who created this monster, but things going wrong, being done properly for many years, created the atmosphere where Trump could come out as the Frankenstein. So, yeah. Oopsie days. Thank you, sweetheart.
No worries. Very strong, very hot.
You know, and it is very interesting. The Republicans created him, or turned him into a version of Dr. Frankenstein, who created his own monster. Now his monster is turning against him, and any Republicans who don't like what he's doing, well, he's turning against them, and he's turning the monster on them. But then the monster does turn back on Frankenstein. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Well, if he's Frankenstein, then Marjorie Taylor Greene is definitely the bride. Lightning bolts and everything. There's not much difference if it's a decent decaf. If it's not, it's decaf tastes like crap. But the Audi one is actually quite nice. And yeah. So okay. You're laughing your bum off, are you? Okay. So I've gone through my list pretty much, except for I'll be wrapping up with the window, the evacuation window with Afghanistan, whether it will extend beyond August 31. So who would like me? Who's got a question for me? Linda G is seeing a woman becoming the governor of Texas. So I might ask that question. Is that correct? Will that happen? I think Beto is going to be doing something else. So let's answer the question. Will a woman be the next governor of Texas? Three of Battens. That's a yes card, and that's also ships coming in. So what she brings to the table is going to pay off, this woman. I don't know who she is, the force, but she's got a lot of strength on her side. She's a very strong woman. Valet Denier. She is, this is the page of coins, disruptive. She is not going to worry too much about shaking up the house and all that. She is going to shake things up. The PAP, she's going to shake up the Texas institutions. She's going to shake things up. Cavalier of Swords, yep, cause some chaos, but the good kind, protective chaos. Valet, the Page of Cups. She's going to start the state on a new journey. It's going to feel a bit disruptive at times, but it's going to, because she's going to start things happening, especially infrastructure things, and that could mean disruptions at times and stuff, but it'll be to get things done. The Ten of Cups, the Star, and Justice. Oh yeah, this woman, whoever she is, I don't know who she is going to bring a fresh burst of fresh energy to Texas. And some hope. There'll be a new Governor General, a new Secretary of State, the whole lot, all those institutional figures, like the Secretary of State, the Lieutenant Governor, the Governor General, those big institutional figures are going to be filled with people who think outside of the box. Very smart people who think outside of the box. And I also think it's going to start Texas on a healing path. Interesting. And the families of Texas will be better off. And it'll be well justified, this person, the group of people, the Secretary of State and the Governor, the Lieutenant Governor there. Yeah, it's going to be well justified, them getting in. Oh, yeah, I do feel it'll be a Dem. I don't think the Republicans are going to get in again. Hi, Greta. How are you? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Will it be a Democrat? Yes. General reading on Ginger Luckey. Who's Ginger Luckey? Hi, Human Generic. How are you? Hello. Hello. Her name is Ginger Luckey. Oh my God. Such class and elegance. Ginger Luckey is Matt Gaetz' new wife's name. Well, I got straight away. She's not with him for his brains or for his portion, but a different portion. Well, she is with him for his portion, but not the portion he thinks she's with him for. Oh my God, Ginger Luckey. Okay. Let's do a reading on her. What is she all about? Guides of the heart, truth, and compassion. Please help me find clarity inside. It's some objectivity into Ginger Luckey. What is she about? What is her motivations? What is her future? What's an indication of her future? Okay, so let's have a look. Hello to everyone who's watching. If you're not in the chat, hello. Welcome. Okay, thank you for supporting me. Oh, 8 of Battens. It was quick. It was quick. It was like he didn't know what was coming at him. She comes from a wealthy family, does she? Well, he didn't know what was coming at him. Apart from money. If she's from a wealthy family, the main reason he married her was for money. His father is not happy with him. I've said that before and I say that again. Yeah, it happened very quickly. And rash. Very rash. What's her current influences? I'm doing an overview on her. The 6 of Battens. She wants to be a powerful political wife. And she chooses Matt Gaetz, victory, an emissary, a victor, a person of power and influence who can spread messages, the right messages around people. Hi, Pamela Bryant. Happy birthday. And she chooses Matt Gaetz. Oh, my goodness me. What's a bother? La Papa, the high priestess. Oh, my goodness. He does not know what he's gotten into. This woman is going to run rings about him. She really is. If he weren't such a nasty piece of work, I'd feel almost sorry for him. But I don't. And don't feel sorry for her when it all comes falling down either. She's got, yeah, she is using him to get her foot in the door. If he gets turfed out, she might run for his congressional seat. She has political ambitions. Oh, 72 years old. Yeah, you are going to breeze into 73, my darling. You are. You're going to breeze into 73, Pamela. I have no doubt about it. Now, what's in the immediate future for this woman? The Knight of Swords. She creates chaos. She is a chaotic person. That she is also stepping into this, and this is investigation. So she's stepping into the investigation with Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz has convinced her that things aren't as bad as they seem with her. And she's soon going to find out that's not exactly the truth. What is her subconsciousness? What is in that? The King of Wands is her subconsciousness. Steady leadership, but power. This is what she wants. She wants the power of leadership. And she thinks she can use Matt Gaetz to get it. And also, she's a bit of a simmering volcano. I don't know if she'd ever show it in public, but you piss her off. Yeah. Now, her past influences and what effect they're having. Oh, she has, La Luna, she has a lot of secrets. She thrives on secrets, lies, which came up with the High Priestess. She loves secrets and lies and duplicity. She's not afraid to fight dirty. What is her next step? Valet or the Page of Wands. Or she's going to be stepping up and she's going to making speeches next to her husband. And yeah, and she's going to show how good a speaker she is, what a good grasp she has on things. But does she really? Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. This is the card of the orator. She is very good. She's a very smart woman, very intellectual, very good with her words. Temperance. But she's also going to be careful not to take over the reins too quickly. She got herself married into a political family. Now she's just going to take her time, show a bit of restraint, wait some things out, and go on from there. She knows who and what she married. And she doesn't really buy the lines that he's saying. He had no idea. Like I said, if he weren't such a unappealing person, I would almost feel sorry for him. Okay, who's got a question? I'm going to go on till the hour and a half business. Oh, Harvard, Ginger, Harvard. Oh, she's a lot smarter than that. She is very smart and very intelligent. Who's got a question? Anyone? Hmm? Luckey, what a name. Have I done Florida yet? No. What do you want to hear about Florida, Renee? I've got some stuff around my eye. Sorry, guys. Any other hurricanes heading our way? Oh, I'm not very good with this, with weather and stuff and natural disasters, but I'll see what I can do. you find out in R. Kelly's trial why he had 2 condos? Yeah, I'll read on that. Yeah, I think that will come out. He definitely lent one out to the Trumps. But yeah. Hurricanes. 6, 5. The balance. Yeah, I do feel there's possibly 2 to 3. One is going to be really, really strong and cause quite a bit of loss. The other one, well, hopefully not too bad. But one of them, I think at least 2 big ones and maybe some smaller ones. But of the 2 big ones, one could possibly cause a lot of damage, a lot of damage. But there's also, and have a lot of strength around it. A couple will sort of build up but then wear out before they get there. That's just the East Coast. I'm getting take what you've learned from what's come already. Take what you've learned from that and use it in assessing the situations for the storms as they come along. Yeah, because there will be some more. At least, there could be more, but I think there's going to be at least 2 big ones. One's going to cause a lot of damage before stability sort of returns for the year. That's just the East Coast. It won't hurt. Put them up. Put them up, Christine. If nothing happens, nothing happens. But if it does, well, then they could help minimize damage and stuff. So, yeah, put them up. The virus cases in DeSantis stand possibly change. The only reason DeSantis' stand is changing is because he doesn't want to get voted out. That's why. Virus cases in Florida. The virus in Florida. I'm getting a bit of a clutch in my sternum there, in my stomach there, which is not good, guys. Yeah, there's more losses on the way there with the virus. There's some more losses on the way. People are really starting to feel abandoned because DeSantis has just made the same mistakes over and over again, and they realise he doesn't give a shit about them. Transition. Unfortunately, there's going to be more chaos and more loss in Florida. Lies and deceptions are coming, and really bad strategies were put into play. It's not looking good, my darlings. I wish I could say it was going to turn a corner soon, but there might be end up with some minor celebration in some way. Restrictions, things happening quickly, and some surprises. There's definitely some chaos coming, and I wish I could tell you there wasn't going to be more losses, but I do unfortunately think there will be. Do I think things are going to start turning a corner? In a couple of months, you might be feeling some cause for minor celebration. So possibly the peak having been reached and going down. So I do feel you might be close to the peak, close to that peak. This is the Ten of Swords, end of the cycle, and this is things approaching quickly. So I do feel you might be close to that peak. Then things will start going down, but there's still going to be a lot that the people of Florida are going to pay for because of DeSantis's bad policies. And I do think, yeah. And then there might be, but even though it might be reaching the peak soon and start going down, it's still going to be a couple of months before the worst of it is over. But yeah. R. Kelly, is it ever going to come out why R. Kelly has 2 condos in Trump Tower, Chicago? Well, he's got the money. I did say already that he lends one out to Trump's and his associates. Why does he have 2 condos? One is for when he's being good. Strategy. One is where he's being nice, the family come and visit and all that. Split personality. The other one is, yeah, one is for when he's being good and he's entertaining his family and, you know, being a good boy. The other one is for all the overindulgence and stuff that he does. And he also does lend it out to some rather nasty people. So all that can go in the other condo. Hi, Renee Rogers. Yeah, that's because it's too little too late. Just the only reason DeSantis is saying that is because Trump said it. And because it's a desperate attempt to get people to pull people back to his side. Okay, any more questions? Still got about 10 minutes left. Who haven't I looked at in a while? He put cream in it. Nice. Okay. Okay, we'll go and we'll look at Afghanistan now. The window for the evacuation currently closes on August 31st. Will it close on August 31st? Sorry for the yawns, guys. It's getting up towards 9 o'clock here. So evacuation window, will it be extended beyond August 31st? Minor celebrations. Possibly. There's some, the window to get people to their new homes or home in general. Christina Keneally, I don't know who that is. It is very shaky. Okay. On thin ice there. It is very shaky and very insecure there. There might be an opening that they can use, or something they can use, something they can offer. The details are still, will it be extended? So they're looking at some details about how to do it. The Taliban really don't want them there after August 31st. They might be trying to negotiate for a third of the month. They might get a week. So there's negotiations happening now with the 8 of coins details. There's the 4 of cups. 1 being offered, 4 wanted, but only 1 being offered. Here's the negotiation card, and also this as well. It might, no guarantees, get extended for another week, but we'll wait and see. But the advice here with the sun is very simple. Make hay while the sun shines. Get as many people out before the 31st of August, because there is no guarantees that that what you're trying to negotiate will work out. They might get an extra week, but that's about it. Christina Keneally. Who's Christina Keneally, Em? Is she Australian? Hi, Sharon Sipe. How are you? I can stay on for a bit longer if you like. I need to know a little bit about who people want me to read on, so I'll look this person up. Senator, the Honourable Christina Keneally, Deputy Leader of the Opposition in the Australian. Oh yeah, now I can place her. I thought she was Australian. She's the deputy opposition leader. Okay, let's have a read on her. What is in her future? Is she going to take over? Christina Keneally, let's have a look at her. Oh, she is a very good thinker. She's strategies, planning and strategies, and she's very, very good at keeping her trap shut about things. So she's very good at keeping secrets. What's her current influences? She is determined to stop people the government has stuffed things up big time, and she's determined that they're not going to get away with it. This is the big influence in her life at the moment. What's above her? What's she thinking? Temperance and a new balance within the party. And she's also she's even-tempered, she's determined, but even killed. She'd be good at bringing the party together in a way that previous leaders hadn't been. What's in her immediate future? Oh, she's got a crucial decision to make. She might be challenging him for the leadership. What is under her win at any cost? Wow, she's got a bit of that mentality. This can be a cautionary card for that. She's got to be careful. This clashes with the more temperance, evenly balanced side of her. But she's very good at, okay, the ends justifies the mean. That doesn't mean she's not a good leader, but she just has to, that's subconsciously, so she doesn't consciously do it, but that can get in her way a bit, cause her to push things a bit too far. Her past influences. She's used to getting what she wants. She really is. She's used to getting what she wants with the Nine of Cups. Her wishes generally come through. She's used to getting what she wants. And she doesn't mind waiting a little bit. What is the next step for her? Ooh. The next step for her. I've got the Eight of Swords. Restrictions a little bit. She might pay, if she's not careful, she's going to paint herself into a corner. So let's have a little look further. Her burden. She's going to have to work hard to, working hard to reach the peak, but look at this. I don't think she's going to become the next opposition leader. I don't think she's going to beat Albanese out, even though she's the deputy. Hi, Annie. How are you? So, yeah, I do feel like she's got a couple of things that hampers her. The tendency to push things too far and to maybe isolate some people she shouldn't and paint herself into a corner. Be interesting. No, I don't see it. I don't see her as the next opposition leader. Bye, Sharon. Okay, who's got a question? I can do a little bit longer. but I'm really thinking about wrapping it up now. I think I might, guys, wrap it up. You'll notice that I'll be doing a lot of shorter videos soon, like between 5 and 10 minutes, and some more. I'm doing another in the series of the hidden treasures this week, and you'll be seeing more short videos. The short one I did the other day was on TOMA, Texas Open Meetings Act. So that was pretty interesting if you want to go and have a look at that. So you'll be seeing some more short videos and some more video specials and video series. And yeah, so we'll see how we go. I'm fine, thank you, Renee D, but I am going to wrap it up and say good night for the night. I will be back Thursday. Thank you very much for joining me and for your support. As always, it does mean so much to me. Let you guys see my eyes. And I'll be back Thursday morning, which is Wednesday night your time. And everyone, please enjoy the next couple of days. If you're in the areas that are getting flooded and stuff, please be careful. And take care on the roads, and stay strong, stay loving, and stay healthy. Bye-bye. Love you all.